Amazon affiliate marketing is harder than it used to be. The commission rates are smaller. Google is putting AI summaries above everyone's articles. And half the strategies that people are still teaching online are pulled straight from 2019. But here's the part that nobody seems to want to say out loud. It still works. You can still build $1,000 a month with Amazon Associates as a beginner in 2026. It just takes a different playbook than the one most YouTubers are pushing. What's going on, everyone? My name's Eric Hunsker, and here on this channel, we cover every side hustle out there with real advice that helps you build and grow your income streams. Today, I'm walking you through the exact beginner strategy that still works for Amazon affiliate marketing in 2026. What the rates actually look like, the niches that convert, where to put your content, how to write the type of stuff Amazon shoppers actually click on, and a realistic income timeline so you know what to expect. Let's get into it. What's actually different about Amazon affiliate in 2026? Now, before I show you the strategy, you need to understand what changed. Because if you don't, you're going to follow advice from 2020 that doesn't work anymore. Amazon's commission rates haven't moved much in the last 2 years. Most physical categories sit between 1 and 4.5%. Books, kitchen, and most lifestyle products are at 4.5%. Fashion sits at 4%. Beauty is at 3%. Electronics, the category that most beginners gravitate toward, is sometimes closer to 1.5% or 2%. There are a few outliers paying more. Amazon Games at 20% and Amazon Haul at 7%. But for most people, those aren't the categories you'll be working in. That's the rate side. But the bigger story is what changed around Amazon. Google now puts an AI overview at the top of most search results. That AI summary often answers the question without anyone clicking through to a single article. The old strategy of build a niche blog, rank for product comparisons, and collect clicks for years is being squeezed harder every single quarter. Some affiliate sites have lost 40, 50, 60% of their traffic. The good news, Amazon doesn't care where the click comes from. It can come from a blog, it can come from a YouTube video, it can come from a TikTok, it can come from a newsletter. As long as someone clicks your link and buys something within 24 hours, you get paid. The strategy in 2026 is to diversify your traffic and concentrate your content on buying intent. That's it. Those are the two shifts. Now, one more thing you need to know. To stay in the program, you need to generate 3 qualifying sales in your first 180 days. If you don't, Amazon closes your account. Now, that's not a reason to panic. That's 3 actual purchases. It's a very low bar if your content is actually pointing at products people are about to buy. The best niches for a beginner. Picking the right niche is the single biggest decision you'll make. Not because of commission rates, but because of purchase frequency and the kind of content you can naturally make. So here are the categories I'd actually recommend for somebody starting fresh in 2026. Home and kitchen is one of the strongest. People buy from this category constantly. Coffee gear, organization products, small appliances, cookware. The commission is 4.5% and the cart sizes are healthy because people add things while they're already shopping. Books also work surprisingly well. 4.5% commission, and people who buy 1 book often buy 3. It's a great category if you naturally read and can talk about specific topics in depth. Hobbies with a real spending pattern. Fishing gear, camping gear, coffee, skincare, gardening, sewing. If you've got an actual hobby and you're willing to make content about it, you're already ahead of 90% of people trying to fake their way through a niche they don't care about. Avoid the trap categories. Electronics look attractive because the products are expensive, but commission is low and consumer electronics tend to get returned at higher rates. Health supplements are restricted, and anything in the luxury or high-ticket fashion category has serious gatekeeping. So pick a niche where you can talk about products for 50 videos without running out of things to say. That matters way more than chasing the highest commission rate. Where to put your content. The old answer was a niche blog. That's not a wrong answer in 2026, it's just incomplete. You need at least 2 traffic sources, and ideally 3. So when one channel dips, you've still got the others working. YouTube is the strongest platform for buying intent content right now. Product reviews, comparison videos, best of lists, setup walkthroughs. People who land on a YouTube product review are usually within hours or days of buying something. The conversion rates from YouTube clicks to Amazon purchases are typically the best of any traffic source, especially if you actually show the product on camera. If you want to know which keywords are actually worth targeting before you film, TubeBuddy and vidIQ both have free tiers that show you keyword score and competition level on YouTube. Either one is worth having open when you're planning your content, and we'll have links to both so you can get started with them down in the description below. So the blog still works, but write the blog like it's a useful reference, not a content farm. Long, detailed articles that compare specific products in a specific category. The pages that survive survived the Google AI rollout are the ones that go deeper than what an AI summary can replicate. If your article reads like it could be a Wikipedia stub, it's getting cannibalized. If you don't have a blog yet, Hostinger is the easiest starting point. Plans run about $3 a month and include a free domain. It takes about 20 minutes to get a WordPress site live. We'll have a link for that in the description as well, which will bring you to this page right here. Now from here, all you need to do is click on View Plans. And as you can see, they've got a premium website builder at $2.99 per month and a business website builder at $3.99 per month. Now, it really just depends on how much space you want or how many websites you want to create. On the premium website builder, you can create up to 3 websites, 5 vibe coding credits, 20 gigabytes of storage for your files, and 2 mailboxes per website. Now, with the business website, you just get more. But if this is your very first website, premium website builder is probably enough. So just click on choose this plan. And there's one more thing that you need to do at checkout in order to save the most amount of money. First, you need to go ahead and select your term. You're gonna get the best value the longer you commit to. So we'll go ahead and select that, but you can also choose something like 12 months. So the last thing you wanna do is come right here to coupon code and type in code Charlie Chang and click apply. And that's gonna go ahead and save an additional 10%. Again, we'll have that link for you down in the description, and don't forget to use code Charlie Chang at checkout. TikTok and Instagram Reels are wildcards. Shorts can drive massive bursts of clicks if a video hits, but conversion is lower because the audience isn't always in buying mode. So use shorts as a discovery layer that drives people to your main content, but don't expect them to do the heavy lifting. If you're brand new and you're picking a platform to start, I'd pick YouTube, specifically long form YouTube, 12 to 20 minute reviews and comparisons. You can repurpose those videos into shorts, you can rip the audio for a blog post, and you've got a catalog of content that people can find years later. How to write content that actually converts. So this is the part that most beginners get wrong. They write content that's optimized for traffic, not for sales. And then they wonder why their click-through rate is decent, but their actual commissions are flat. Amazon affiliate marketing rewards one thing above all else: buying intent. When someone searches best espresso machine for beginners, they are about to spend money. When someone searches what is espresso, they're not. Your content needs to live on the first side of that line. Here's what buying intent content looks like in practice. Comparison content. Breville Bambino versus Gaggia Classic Pro. 2 specific products side by side. Someone watching that video has narrowed it down to 2 choices, and they're days away from purchasing. Use case content. Best coffee grinder under $200 for home espresso. Specific price point, specific use case. Someone searching that has already decided to buy. They just need help picking. Buyer's guide content. What to look for in your first robot vacuum. A little broader, but still pointing at people who are actively in the market. What doesn't work is generic. How does espresso work? This pulls in people who are curious, not people who are buying. The history of robot vacuums. Gets traffic, but not commissions. When you script a piece of content, write to the person who's about to click add to cart and just needs the final nudge. That's the audience that converts. The SEO basics you actually need. You don't need to become an SEO expert to make affiliate income. You do need to understand 4 things. First, find keywords with buying intent. Free tools like Google search bar, autocomplete, and people also ask boxes are your starting point. Anytime you see best, versus, review, or for specific use case, that's buying intent. Type those paragraphs into Google and look at what's ranking. If the top results are major publications, that keyword is too competitive for a beginner. If it's a mix of small blogs and YouTube videos, you've got an opening. Now, if you want to go deeper than free tools, SEMrush is what most serious affiliates use. It shows you exact search volume, keyword difficulty, and what competitors are ranking for. It's not cheap, but once you're treating this like a real business, it pays for itself. Started with a free 14-day pro trial to SEMrush. We've got a link for you down in the description. Second, make the content match what's already ranking. If the top 3 results for a keyword are video reviews, you need a video. If they're long articles with comparison tables, you need a long article with a comparison table. Google has already told you what format wins for that query, so don't fight it. Third, write for humans first. The AI overview at the top of Google search is summarizing and re-summarizing what's already on the web. The way you beat that is by having opinions, showing things on camera, and saying specific things that AI can't pull from a generic source. If you can hold a product up and explain why the lid is poorly designed, that's not going into the Google AI summary. That's going into your video and converting clicks. Fourth, internal linking. If you've got a blog, link your articles to each other. If you've got a YouTube channel, link videos to related videos in the description. Every additional touch point with the same visitor compounds. The shorts strategy for 2026. Short form content has changed the game, especially for beginners. You can post a 30-second clip and get 50,000 views with 0 existing audience. That doesn't happen on long form. Here's how to use shorts for Amazon affiliate marketing without it being a waste of time. Use shorts to highlight one feature of one product. Don't try to do a full review in 30 seconds. Pick the most surprising thing about a product, show it on camera, and end with the full review on my channel. That sends viewers to your long form review where the actual affiliate affiliate link lives. Use shorts to seed product categories before you've published the main video. Post 5 shorts about robot vacuums in a week. Some of them will hit and you'll know which angle that people care about. Then make your full review video focused on that angle. Don't put Amazon links directly in shorts descriptions. The conversion is bad and most short viewers aren't in buying mode. The shorts are a top of funnel tool. They feed your main content. A realistic income timeline. Here's the part that nobody on YouTube wants to talk about because it's not as exciting. Here's what your first year actually looks like. Month 1 through 3. You're producing content, building your library, and getting almost no traffic. Maybe $20 in commissions total. This is the part where most people quit. Month 4 through 6. Your videos and articles start ranking. Traffic begins compounding. You might be making $100 to $300 a month if you've been consistent. You're learning what content converts and what doesn't. Month 7 through 12. If you've built 30 to 50 pieces of solid content, this is when momentum hits. $500 a month is a realistic floor. $1,000 to $2,000 is possible if your niche is strong and your conversion is decent. Beyond year 1 is when the compounding really shows up. Affiliate content keeps earning long after you publish it. Articles you wrote in month 2 can still be sending checks 2 years later. That's the magic of it. You just have to survive the first 6 months when nothing is happening. So plan for it, budget for it, don't quit your day job. Treat it like a business that requires a real ramp-up period. The one tool that every Amazon affiliate needs. So this is the part where I want to talk about Lasso, because if you're serious about doing this with a blog, this is the tool that will pay for itself in a couple of months. So Lasso works as a WordPress plugin that turns Amazon affiliate links into nice looking product boxes inside your articles. Instead of plain text hyperlinks that nobody clicks, you get a clean product card with the image, price, key features, and a call to action button. Lasso also auto updates the price and availability, so you're not constantly going back to fix dead links. The reason it matters is conversion. Plain text Amazon links get clicked maybe 2% of the time. Product boxes done well get clicked 5 to 10 times more often. That's the entire difference between someone earning $50 a month and someone earning $500. Lasso also tracks which products are converting on which pages, so you can double down on what's working. For someone trying to scale Amazon affiliate to $1,000 a month, that data is gold. We've also got a link for that down in the description below with a yearly discount if you want to try it out. It runs about $19 a month with annual billing. Now, they also have a YouTube as well, where it's kind of a similar thing, and it can go back in and auto update links as well as a lot more other things. Again, we'll keep that link for you down in the description to try it out. Scaling beyond Amazon. Now, once you hit $1,000 a month with Amazon, here's what to do next. Don't quit Amazon. Stack other affiliate networks on top of it. The reason is simple. Amazon's commission rates are low. Other networks pay better for specific product categories. If you're reviewing coffee gear, there are direct from brand affiliate programs paying 8 to 15% on the same products that Amazon pays 4% on. The trick is letting the customer pick. Some people prefer Amazon because of Prime shipping and returns. Others will happily buy direct from a brand. Give them both links in your content and you capture both audiences while making more on the ones who pick the higher paying option. You can also layer in digital products over time. Courses, newsletters, communities. The traffic you built for Amazon converts surprisingly well for anything else in the same niche. That's the path from $1,000 a month to 5 or 10, but you earn it by building the audience first. Amazon is the on-ramp, not the destination. $1,000 a month on Amazon affiliate is absolutely possible for beginners in 2026. It's not easy and it's not fast, but it is real and people are doing it. The shortest path is YouTube content with buying intent, supported by a simple blog using Lasso to turn your links into proper product boxes, focused on a niche that you can actually talk about for 50 plus pieces of content. Diversified traffic, real opinions, specific recommendations, and patience for the 6-month ramp up. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit subscribe. Here on Side Hustle Mastery, we cover side hustle ideas, strategies, and tactics to help you build an extra income. We've got new videos every week. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you here in the next video.